Welcome to the Assessing Your Regression Model in SAS tutorial. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to do basic model assessments on your models in SAS. Now, I already have loaded data in, and I've transformed it as well. This is my proc-reg data step, or my proc-reg step, in order to run my model. Now, what I would like to do is have proc-reg give me other information, not only the model coefficients and the R-squared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify this code in order to have it give me things that I want to look at. For example, I might want to look at the plot of the fitted line against price. So this statement here will plot the data as well as put the regression line through it and give me some summary statistics directly on the plot. Another thing that I might want to look at is the residuals. And the residuals has a special code in SAS. It's R dot against price. This will give me the residuals against the price. That way I can look for any patterns, non-constant variance, etc. I also might want to look at the residuals against the theoretical quantiles. Now what this gives me is a probability plot, a normal probability plot. That's what NPP stands for. The residuals versus the theoretical quantiles. Now if I run this, this is going to give me the regression output as well as 3 other plots which we will look at. Alright, so if I go to my output window, I see the standard regression output. I can get the model coefficients, look at the R-squared, look at tests, whatever. However, I'm interested in the additional information that this gives me. Now notice my first statement I said was going to plot the data, put the regression line on there, as well as give me the equation of the line and other information. And the other information is over here. It gives me the R-squared, the adjusted R-squared, the root MSE, and the number of observations used. And I can look at this and I can say, well, yeah, that seems to fit my data fairly well. But it only gives me one picture, it appears. But if I scroll down, I can see there's yet another picture. Now this is the demand, the log demand versus price residuals against the price. And I can look in here to see if there's any patterns that might be alarming to say that my model is inadequate at fitting my data. And from this, I really don't see a whole lot. Now here is the normal probability plot. This is what I'm interested in assessing whether my residuals are normal because that's one of our assumptions. By looking at this, I see a fairly straight line, which doesn't cause me to be too alarmed about normality assumption. Now this is not a test for normality. It's simply an assessment. An assessment and a test are two different things. A test will give me a definite conclusion. This just gives me some idea of whether I should have a problem or not. You'll learn how to test normality in another tutorial. Well, this is the end of the Assessing Your Regression Model in SAS tutorial. If you have any other questions, please ask or watch this tutorial again.